Greetings guys and gals, this is Jabberwock bringing you the best in SC Gaming. Today we have another OSL matchup, finally a new one. This is played on the 26th of November, and so I'm putting it out a day late. Actually, current video here. We have Bisu versus Shrine on Pathfinder, and this is a really crazy map. But nonetheless, it is Bisu, so no more of that newbie Cal or baby stuff or anyone else. This is going to be Bisu, PVZ, Bisu's specialty. He is also good at PvP, but really excels at his PVZ. And let's see what happens now. This is the round of 36, Group L, Set 1. Thanks for my source that finally uploaded some videos, and so that I can cast them. Just the interesting ones though. Might be doing 2 casts today because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a cast tomorrow. But nonetheless, we have an exciting game on our hands, and hopefully it's going to be a good one because, you know, I haven't seen a lot of the recent VODs. I've seen a lot of Starcraft 2 stuff, but you know, with White Raw and some of them, but nothing Pro League or OSL, MSL, other than some of the newbier stuff. Looks like we have a 9 pool going down for Shrine here. Sorry, I almost forgot his name. Bisu's Pro's going to scout the 9 pool very well. That Overlord just popping out, almost an overpool, but just put it down right before that Overlord popped out. Bisu probably going to go for the Forge Fast Expand is what I'm assuming, and it looks like his probe is moving out. He's going to have to put a Forge down first, definitely, and probably 1 or 2 cannons at the least to try to defend against this pool here. There is a fairly short distance between the bases, and so he's going to have to really put on a good defense here for the time being. Looks like a hatch being picked up by Shrine, but it might be denied. Probably going to be denied by this probe. Nice job by Bisu. Bisu's going to have to run his probe, though. His probe was a little bit low on health, but no! Oh man, almost able to pick off Shrine's probe. That could have been devastating. Shrine's going to come back in with the probe behind. Oh, when he puts down his Nexus, ballsy. Mr. Bisu, the ballsy one, putting down his Nexus first. He must have saw something that would have convinced him that Zerglings were not on their way, because he's being really ballsy. Hatch finally going down from that drone that was following that probe, but man, putting down the Nexus first, that's really surprised me. Zerglings are already out, but only 1 Zergling, 2 Zerglings. Don't see a lot of Zerglings, so maybe that was the right decision. Looks like he's going to double expand into that 930 position there. Bisu putting down the Forge right after the Nexus, getting a cannon right at his base, and also getting a gateway as well. So he's very ready for this attack, and he has also he has that probe that went back in. Saw that there were no Zerglings, but man, that could have turned out really bad if some Zerglings would have gone out for Shrine, and Bisu would have not been ready for this. His gateway's almost done. He also has a pylon going up in his base. Shrine does see this. He has an Overlord in his base as well, and so we're probably going to see the mid-game standard play, Corsairs, Spire Tech, Scourge, up to where we get the Hydralisk Den, and then it could really deviate between Mass Hydra, good Hydra timing push, or something like Lurker, probably not Mutas, but some Lurker Ling play. Stuff like that. Nexus now done, and so that base is up and running, not to the fullest extent, but it's still there, giving him a good economic boost. We have the assimilator, 3 probes on the assimilator as well, which is pretty standard. No Zergling speed yet for Shrine. He is going layer tech at his main, not his natural. A lot of players do their natural in ZVP, I guess you could say. And that probe almost getting picked up, but this probe has been alive for so long, and Bisu's definitely living up to his name this game, keeping that probe alive forever. He's kind of been slacking lately, but able to keep the probe alive, and I'm going to get hooked pretty soon, because that Zergling speed, I believe, is me, I can't tell. Let's be honest, I can't tell. I don't think it's upgraded, actually. Zergling speed not upgraded yet, but that probe is going to be hooked. Actually, those Zerglings are moving pretty pretty freaking fast. So I think the Zergling speed might be upgraded. Zealot in the natural though, he's gonna have to pull his drones, at least put him at that other mineral patch, and now almost getting us around, almost able to pick off one, but not gonna be able to pick off any. It looks like very good micro by Shrine. Shrine's doing an amazing micro, gonna be able to pick off this Zealot. Oh man, able to do amazing micro. None of those drones died, and Shrine is just showing his freaking epic micro. That was pretty Gosu of him, taking hits on about 3 or 4 drones and not dying to any of them. That Zergling speed definitely is upgraded, so I'm pretty sure it was upgraded while he was chasing that probe. Don't know if he lost that probe yet. No, did not lose a probe. That probe's still in the base. That probe is still in the base, man. He's just kept that thing forever. It looks like we have a Spire going up, I believe. I don't know if they clicked on it. Sorry that I missed it. I was just dumbfounded by Shrine's epic drone micro, and yes, that is a Spire. So Spire's almost up, and basically standard 3 base Spire along with the Hydralisk Den probably to come pretty soon. Probably going to put that out the choke as well. Another gateway morphing in for Bisu. Also has a Citadel and obviously his core and Stargate, as well as we saw that Corsair earlier. He's going to be able to pick off that Overlord, as there are no AA out for Shrine yet, but you know, Zerg players pretty much know that one of their Overlords are, and finally that probe dies, one of their Overlords are going to be killed, and so they probably plan for that accordingly. Another Corsair's out, might be able to pick off 2. See, 1 is standard, 2 is pretty good, and 3 is you're kind of screwed when they pick off 3. If your Scourge aren't out by the time that they've picked off 2, you're in a little bit of a bind, because if they pick off 3, that's going to deter you so much with the supply block, and so he's going to lose 2 to Bisu. Not too bad. He really needs to be careful not to lose another one. Another hatchery going up at that 930 position, and another one going off the main. So he is going to go for a Sauron type build, Sauron Zerg type build, and we might see those 5 hatch Hydras that I think work so well against the Protoss player. Oh man, here come the Scourge. They're gonna get they're probably gonna hit that Corsair. One more hit and that Corsair is gonna go down. He really needs to pull out some really good micro, and here comes a good attack. Oh man, able to pick off the Corsair but losing one of the Scourge. Nice job by Shrine, able to pick off that Corsair. Nice trap he put up there. This that Scourge is gonna die to that cannon though, and a lot of Zealots moving out from Bisu. Bisu's got a lot of Zealots. Sunken's morphing in as well. He knows that he's kind of in a tough position because these Zealots can push in very well. Here come the Zealots. Bisu looks like he might be out for blood now that he lost his Corsair. Bisu's known to, you know, do some revenge type stuff, bringing out that scout against Neo Jisoki when Neo consume some of his Ultralisk when attacking Fantasy, one of his fellow SKT1 players. And one of my viewers actually told me about that, about why he brought out the scout, because I was like, wow, I didn't know that Bisu was that BM to do that. But here we go, an attack going down. One of the Sunkens goes down. Drones are dying left and right. Zerglings are dying left and right. There's still a ton of Zealots in the base, and Bisu just taking this out, man. Just an amazing timing attack. This is right when the Zerg is most vulnerable because he doesn't have the Hydralisk. He doesn't have a lot of Zerglings out. He's just trying to macro up, and these Zerglings are going to go down. This base is going to go down, and this is going to be really bad for Shrine. He's going to lose both of these hatcheries, I believe, unless he keeps producing units. He needs some Mutalisks or some Hydralisks, mass Hydralisks or Zerglings or something, man, but he's just, all of his units are just dying, and Bisu's not reinforcing, though. Bisu's probably going to macro up, switch tech or something like that, but putting down a good defense. His Evo Chamber is going to go down too, trying to get a good surround with those Zerglings. The Zerglings are going down, though. Only 3 Zealots remain, only 2 Zealots remain, so this is going to be defended. There is a lot of Corsairs in the area as well. Here comes Bisu with his Corsairs, probably going to try to take out some Overlords. The core is spinning, probably +1 upgrades. He's getting 3 more gateways, going to be able to macro up a lot of units with those 2 bases, and Shrine's in a lot of trouble here. He is morphing in Lurkers. That's what it looks like. And these, oh man, this Scourge hit the Corsair. One of the Corsairs go down, but picking off Overlords left and right. This is like Stork versus Jadong. He's just losing Overlords like crazy, man. I can't believe this. So there's a lot of Scourge in the air, and oh man, don't get it. Ooh, jeez, Bisu needs to be really careful losing another Corsair. He needs to be really careful not to lose these Corsairs. The Scourge, the AI getting mixed up a little bit, and they're gonna have to back up as well. That really cost him. Here comes Zealots and an Archon. This Archon's gonna be able to do a ton of damage to these Zerglings. More units streaming in though. A lot of, oh, and he almost gets a surround on the Archon. That would have been epic, but no, he has to back up. Not a complete surround. He needs to be careful not to get this Archon surrounded. This Archon is going to be able to do a ton of damage, but only, and we see a DT there. So this is kind of the Bisu build. So DT in the mix as well, but this Archon's going to be able to do so much damage to those Zerglings clumped up, and here come the Corsairs as well. He's usually losing overloads left and right, and I cannot see how Shrine can come back from this. Shrine is just pretty much screwed, and he knows it. He knows he's in a ton of trouble. Here comes a DT. There's no detection. This DT is going to be able to do so much damage. Oh my gosh, the Scourge come in and able to pick off one more Corsair, but nothing too major, nothing too big there. Looks like he's just going very, very heavy Zealot with a few. Oh my gosh, this Scourge, more Scourge, they cloned, and another Corsair goes down, man. He needs to be careful about not losing those Corsairs. There's a lot of Muta coming in. Oh, wow, there's a lot of Muta coming in. I don't know what I almost just said, but there's a lot of Muta chasing those Corsairs, man. Zealot streaming in to Shrine's base as well, and the last Corsairs gets taken out. There's no more Corsairs in the area. He's going to have to go Dragoons or something because Zealots do not attack Mulisks. I don't know if he got the memo, but Bisu, Zealots do not attack Mulisks, man. Makes more Dragoons or something. He has one cannon in the base, but this cannon's going to get taken out, and Bisu's in a lot of trouble now. He went Mass Mulisks. Mass Mulisks are really good against pretty much everything, not against Corsair, but they were able to take out the Corsair Storm going on those Mulisks, but not good enough Storm, and Zealots streaming in and attacking some of the ground units, attacking those sunken colonies, but more Scourge in the other. The Scourge are going to be able to take out these Corsairs as they pop out. He needs to make more Dragoons. Cannon getting taken out. These probes are dying left and right. Shrine is taking back his disadvantage, rather, and so now we are at pretty much even because Shrine has done so much damage. But here we go, Storm drop in Shrine's main. Can he do it? Oh no, it's a DT drop. Just kidding. These DTs are raiding. I don't know if he's going to notice it. Probes are dying left and right, though. These probes are getting absolutely destroyed. He's losing probes at such a fast rate, but drones are dying at such a fast rate as well. He's trying to get that High Templar in the mix. This High Templar is going to be so critical. He needs to do something. He needs to make more Dragoons, man. Bisu, what are you doing? Bisu, make more Dragoons, but at the same time, he's picking off so many drones. He's just picking off so many drones. These High Templar aren't doing anything. I don't think they have enough energy for Storm, but he just picked off almost all of Shrine's drones, but all of Bisu's probes are dying as well. There's no mining for either player. They're gonna have to make what they have do, because 3 more Zealots and a DT in the mix. This shuttle might get picked up at the Scourge, but the Scourge turn away, and a lot of Zerglings at the main, and pretty much Shrine is going to sack his main, but Bisu's main is under fire as well. Where's Dragoons? Why didn't he build Dragoons? Bisu, why are you sacking your main, man? Why are you sacking your whole base? Oh, and good Storm! Really good Storm by that High Templar, but it's not enough. It looks like Shrine's going to lose his lair, but man, Bisu is taking hits left and right. Bisu, what are you doing? Bisu, he's just throwing the game away. He's not thinking. He's doing too much micro, not enough macro, and multitasking, man. The Spire's almost up again, so he's going to be able to make more Mutalisks, and these Mutalisks are just doing so much damage. He's going to have to back up with that Corsair. One Corsair is not going to be able enough to take the hits on there. He has one Dragoon out, but the Dragoon's going to die as well. And here, one of the Corsairs die. The Dragoon is about dead. One of the Dragoons dies. He has 2 Dragoons out now. 1 Dragoon. Corsair gets taken out. This Dragoon's gonna die. Oh my god, Bisu's gonna lose this game. It looks like Bisu might lose this game. He pretty much just sacrificed his main and his whole entire base and his army, and there's nothing. Bisu has nothing. I don't know why he's not doing anything, man. He's just trying to micro his stuff, and there's a ton of Zerglings. Oh, Bisu. Oh my god, Bisu, you're ranked 3rd on Team Liquid. You can't be doing stuff like this. Shrine's good, but not that good, man. Bisu, what are you doing? These mules are just being able to do so much harassment. Now he's not even harassing. He's not harassing the natural expansion at all. Well, I guess now you could call it Shrine's main, but he's not harassing anything. And why is Shrine not attacking anything? That's really weird that Shrine's not attacking anything. And why did Bisu put all those freaking... Oh, good Storm on those mules. Really good Storm on those mules. Corsair's getting free hits. Looks like these mules might get taken out, but Hydras are coming in his base as well. And Bisu has nothing to defend this. Oh my god, Bisu. Bisu, man. Do something. He did build all those cannons. I see why he built those cannons. He built those cannons because he knew there was a ground force impending on his base, and so he built a bunch of cannons at the front to try to defend this. These Mutalisks might get taken out by this Corsair. Very nice job, but there's just so many Hydralisks, and these Hydralisks are going to be able to take out this base easy, especially with those Zerglings. He's going to try for a last-ditch effort. No, he's going to go for a defense here. Going to have to go for a defense. This Forge is almost getting taken out. He's going back to his base. That DT's not going to be worth too much with that Overlord ahead. Here comes Shrine with his mass Hydra / Ling, and he's taking out these cannons so very fast. Probes are being pulled, and Bisu's gonna lose this game, man. Bisu! Oh my god, just throwing away the game. He has 1 DT, and Bisu, GG's! Bisu! Oh, that's so depressing. My favorite player just lost ridiculously in such a retarded way. Oh my god. Anyways, GG guys, lates.